Hi, this is Carrie with Warrior Goddess Garden, and I am coming to you from a park. My son is fishing, and I felt inspired to jump on and you know, I had an insight that I wanted to talk about after the last video about faithless and therefore trustworthy. And I was watching that video again, and something that struck me was it's almost like I could resonate with what people were feeling about that video. And one thing that it was showing me was the high cost of authenticity in our lives. And I hesitate to say that because, yes, it may come at a high cost for some of us, but it is so worth it. And I feel as though the high cost of authenticity is only equal to the ways in which we were allowing the stories, our ego stories, to rule our lives. And when I said in the last video that I felt like, being faithless and therefore trustworthy in my life came at a high cost, it was because I had so many ego stories that I was holding on to and that I was allowing to be what I based my life on. And that is not authenticity. And as you can imagine, I had a lot to learn, and I had a lot of pain to go through. And I'm here to say that you can do it, that you can do it. You can look at your stories that you hold on to, the support, the pride or shame of the ego, and you can move through that to the other side of authenticity, where you get really real about your life. You get really real about the choices that you make, why you make them, the people that you allow in your lives, the quality of the relationships that you have with them. Because you know what? Just like I said a few videos back, for me versus to me, right? What if this was all done for me? These opportunities and the way I chose them, I brought this upon myself. Okay? I brought everything in my life upon myself. I own it. I know that I did this. And I know that I have work to do. So, the high cost of authenticity, if you have chosen to have a outlook that is, why does this happen to me? Why is my life so hard? Why can't I figure this out? I get it. I so get it. I am with you. I have been in those trenches, and it is painful. And I'm here to tell you that moving through is worth it. Moving through it and learning is worth it. And the reason why is because on the other side is something so beautiful. You get to know yourself. You get to know yourself. You get to understand yourself in a deeper way. You get to build relationships with people that, because you choose to be authentic, they feel free to be authentic as well. And the quality of the relationships in your life will blossom. Many times you will create new relationships, because I've noticed that when you're having a bit of an awakening in your life, not everybody can come with you. They can't all come. That's not their path at the time, and they're not in that space. And that's okay, because new people come onto your path and they join you in the authenticity, and they meet you where you are, and they hold your hand, and they listen, and they encourage you, and they show their true selves while you're learning to show your true self. And it is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. I have been there, And I pose the question to you. What ways is your heart longing to be more authentic? In what ways are you longing to let go of some of the stories that you created about your life that no longer serve you? It's time to let them go. How are you going to choose to step into your true self, your true path? I have said so many times to friends, the last probably 10 to 15 years have at many times felt like I was being skinned alive because of the layers that I was shedding. I'd love to say it was like a snake skin, but that sounds romantic. It just, at times, let's be real, right? It felt like being skinned alive. I knew I needed to do it. I wanted to do the work, but it was really, really painful. So I'm not here to sugarcoat things. There is pain. Life is painful. I get it. But I am here to encourage and to show a way forward. Warrior Goddess Garden community, that's what we are about. Meeting each other where we are, learning, challenging ourselves, challenging each other to rise into and step into our path. The reason we came here, the reason for our life. What is it? Are you stepping into it authentically? And if not, why? What are your blocks? The high cost of authenticity is worth it. Soul love to you. Until next time.